Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 3 in combination with the PiXtend PLC, Programmable Logic Control, which has serial interface, digital input and output, GPIO, pulse modulation and relays. In the past episodes I have done numerous attempts to get the serial interface RS232 working. I have done of course things with the digital input, digital output and some playing with the relays. Do they switch, yes or no? I have also done some attempts to get visual on the monitor using the HDMI, and that results in this case a completely black monitor which says it is active, but as a matter of fact doesn't do a thing. And when I type the keyboard carefully, then nothing shows. So if it is something with the HDMI, which last time gave not a very good image or display on screen, I have no idea. It may just be the cable, because with the other project that I use with the HDMI cable, it is not particularly good either. Anyway, now I want to do a few tests switching the relays, and I have put an oscilloscope probe to it for digital output with the probe, digital output with a probe here, although I should do a digital input. One digital output is good enough. So this is also digital input on one side, or on the input side of the switch, but let's keep it to this one. So when I press this, the LED goes, and that says enough. Also on the oscilloscope, and you will see soon. So I already noticed some other things, so let's go to the software and see how things work out. Alright, so now where to start? Well, first of all, I already mentioned the serial interface with a little test. This is now the serial interface. It is completely under. So this is the 0. So I should actually put this ground wire and that's about it, but it doesn't change. So let me, and this is Minicom when activated. Right, now when I press enter, watch this line. So there definitely is signal over it. The only thing is, if I now press here, there is nothing sent for some weird reason. So when I change the setting of the oscilloscope, nothing happens at all, but it is signal. So I end it, there you go, it stops. So I can't explain this one. Then another thing, and then I go right here to the relay number 3, connected, and it switches. Now what happens then to the oscilloscope? It's the purple line. It is this particular line. Let me put this. Now this doesn't matter because this is switching 1 and 0, or should be switching. So this actually is right here. And now I should see something, but I don't. And the question is, why don't I? Not connected and on. So which one should it be? Let me change this to the next point. No, I should of course disconnect first, then put it into the other one. And what's the result? I only see it when it switches, and no result. Does this mean there's absolutely no signal on it? I have that clue. I have that idea. But relays is something different than digital output. So why are the LEDs switching on and off with both the relays and with the digital output? So you can see these relays and here the digital. So why is there absolutely nothing to see on the connectors? That is a continuing question I have, because with all those experiments there has been something not quite alright. But how to catch it? How to catch all this? Honestly, I do not know. Alright, then I will test with the pxauto. So I quit this program. pxauto. That should work. What's the relay anyway? Digital out and relay. Alright. So alright. And better. Forget about all these, and now it is relay 3 that it is connected to. No, I say true. And right. Now I'm going to test it again on the other way. Disconnecting here from C, whatever that means, and connecting it to on. Am I looking at a nice signal? Well, for a moment I do. And mind you, all these voltages are set to 5 volts. So it's no use to set it to 10 or 20 volts, because then I see even less. So false and true, doesn't matter. Go relays, it has NCC on, NC, C on for one relay, and then with the third relay also NC, C and on. So one final test with the third relay, putting it in NC. Or am I, well, I do know it is a switch. That doesn't matter. I don't know if you really do see what I am doing. Let me remove this keyboard cable, because it has no use right now. Alright, so once again, false and true. So it is this LED and it is this signal, and it doesn't do a thing. Except for that the relay does switch, but that's not the idea. One more idea: put an LED on it and see if it does go on and off. That's an idea. I'm going to do it. Alright, now I have connected a 3-color LED. Why do I know that it is a 3-color? Because I connected it to a Visitechnic power controller, which works with pulse modulation, and it worked like a charm. 3 colors, fine with me. Most important thing is it worked. So then I expect with an analog switch or a relay, which is actually an analog switch or digital, whatever, digital. I tried all combinations, normally closed and normally open. At least I assume that those are the, or central or whatever. I tried combinations, it doesn't do it at all. So still with this value, it doesn't work. And I can connect this probe to this wire and see on this line whatever it does. And it says nothing. So again, now proven that there is no such thing as a voltage over the connector. I have to check the connectors, because this is working and I showed you that here the digital outputs are working. Then why aren't things working? Good question, I don't know. Time to find out the hardware stuff, and I'm not entirely sure that is going to pay off. Another thing is that I haven't seen this one working anymore. It did work. From digital output 0, and that's it. So time to check out the hardware. Unfortunately. And checking out the hardware with solder points, etc. I will do off camera. But so far I get signal here, I get signals here, so that works kind of, but why not on the connectors? No clue yet. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please show your support by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired. More information under this video. And you can also become a patron, and depending on the pledge you make, may have your name mentioned on my website and with my videos. Again, more information under this video. Also take a look at my website with more information on all my projects and lots of pictures. That's it for now. Have a nice day, obviously to be continued, and bye bye.